I'm Brian Harvey, your quiz master for this game between Leicester B Pearson High School of the Carleton Separate Roman Catholic School Board and Nepean High School of the Ottawa Board of Education. Now I shall ask the players to introduce themselves, starting with the players from Leicester B Pearson. Welcome to School Reach. I'm Brian Harvey, the quiz master for this game between Leicester B Pearson High School of the Carleton Roman Catholic Separate School Board and Nepean High School of the Ottawa Board of Education. I'll now ask the team members to introduce themselves to the audience, starting with those of Leicester B Pearson.
I'm Jeff Kelm. I'm Kevin Connor.
I'm Greg Kelm.
And now the team members from Nepean.
I'm Ron Bodkin.
I'm Mike Dillon. I'm Tom Rourke.
I'm Janice Winston.
Thank you. We'll play 3 rounds of questions with a minute break between each round. Now, if the scorekeeper is ready, let's begin round 1 of School Reach. We'll begin with a 40-point snap start. Mystère Mirage and Batour are all French built, but what are they? Yes, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Who is Canada's chief negotiator? Kevin? Yes, correct, it was in the free trade talks. 10 points. Next question. What is the medical term for an inflammation of the inner membrane of a vein?
Arteriosclerosis.
No, to Leicester B Pearson.
Embolism.
No, the answer is phlebitis. On what island would you find people called Sundanese as natives?
Hawaii.
No, Nepean. Yes, Ron.
Haiti.
No, the answer is Western Java. 30-point open questions on famous scientists. Name the German physicist who in 1913...
Max Planck.
No, incorrect. I'll complete the question for Leicester B Pearson. Who in 1913 invented a device for detecting subatomic particles. Yes, Kevin?
Geiger.
Yes, correct. 10 points. Name the American physician who was also an essayist and poet, and who, among other things, coined the term anesthesia and discovered the contagiousness of childbed fever. Anyone? Okay, too slow. It's Oliver Wendell Holmes. Next question. Name the English economist who anonymously published... Yes, Kevin?
John Kenneth Galbraith.
No, I'll complete the question for Nepean. Published a work called An Essay on Population in 1798, in which he maintained that population would always outrun the food supply. Yes,
Thomas Malthus.
Yes, correct. 10 points. Next series of questions on literature. What Shakespearean characters are described in the following quotations? First one. One that loved not wisely, but... Yes, Janice? Yes, correct. 10 points to Nepean. Next quotation. Age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinite variety. Anyone? Yes, Kevin?
Cleopatra.
Yes, from the play Antony and Cleopatra. 10 points. Next quotation. Deformed, unfinished, sent before my time into this breathing world, scarce half made up. Yes.
Caliban.
Big pardon?
Caliban.
No, Nepean. Quickly.
Planck.
No, it's King Richard from King Richard III. Now a 35-point team question. The team which correctly answers the following 5-point scramble question may then answer the following questions. Part 1, scramble for 5 points. Of what country is Caracas the capital? Yes?
Venezuela.
Yes, correct. 5 points. To Lester B. Pearson, and the following questions all deal with Venezuela and can only be answered by Lester B. Pearson. From one of the Guyana Highlands flat-top mountains, the world's highest waterfall plunges a distance of 979 meters. What is the name of this waterfall? Yes, Kevin?
Angel Falls.
Yes, correct. 10 points. Jimmy Angel, an American aviator, discovered the falls in 1935. Like the conquistadores before him, what was he seeking? Yes, Kevin?
El Dorado.
No, incorrect. The answer is
Yeah, I think so. Literally, City of Gold, yeah.
yes, okay, gold. Right. 10 points. And last question. Gold is no longer one of Venezuela's important natural resources. What important resource is now a major export? Yes, Kevin?
Coffee.
No, incorrect. Oil. All right, back to open questions, a series of 4 on the Canadian Parliament. Which federal riding is represented by Liberal leader John Turner? Yes, Tom?
Vancouver Quadro.
Yes, correct. 10 points. What is the minister, or sorry, who is the Minister for International Trade? Yes? Kevin?
Pat Carney.
Correct, 10 points. What ministry portfolio is held by Flora MacDonald, Member of Parliament? Yes, Kevin?
Minister of Communications.
Correct, 10 points. Last question in this series. What is the name given to the official transcript of parliamentary... Yes,
That's our
Ron?
report.
Yes, answered. Correct, 10 points. 20-point open questions on newsworthy events. In October of 1957, a news reporter on NBC... Yes, Kevin?
Sputnik.
Can you be more specific?
Somebody who launched Sputnik, the first animated satellite.
I don't think I can accept that. I'll complete the question. A news reporter on NBC told his evening news viewers about one of the top stories of the day, and he put it this way. He said, "Listen now for the sound which forevermore separates the old from the new." What was the sound his listeners heard? Nepean? Yes, Tom?
Sound of a rocket launch.
No. The answer is the beeping of Sputnik.
I think we'll give Pearson the 10 points. Yeah, it's really the sound was of Sputnik going beep, beep, beep. So, okay. Like,
Okay.
occasionally I'll have to butt in as a judge, and if I don't butt in, too bad. Okay. I mean, I really want to give the quizmaster the benefit of the doubt, but in that particular case, and also in the El Dorado case, I don't want to have to keep changing the score afterwards. So, I'll butt in. Okay.
Yes, last question in this series. A Canadian mother was the pride of her 5 children on April 5th. Yes?
Dion Coutafos, Madame Dion.
No, incorrect. I'll complete the question for Nepean. It's April 5th, 1971. Thanks to her husband, who was a commercial pilot, they flew from their home at Resolute in the Northwest Territories to a specific place where no other woman had ever set foot before. Where did Mrs. Frances Phipps go? Nepean?
The North Pole.
Yes, correct. 10 points, the North Pole. We now come to the assigned question, in which each member of either team is assigned a 10-point one. If you miss your question, your counterpart on the opposing team will have a chance to answer it for 5 points. The subject of the assigned questions is science. You are asked to identify the following scientists. First question to Jeff. What British astronomer calculated the orbits of the planets and had a comet named after him? Jeff?
Bailey.
Yes, correct. For 10 points. There's no consultation during the assigned questions. Who was the first woman scientist to be awarded a Nobel Prize, Kevin?
Madame Curie.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Greg, your question. What British scientist discovered the nucleus of the atom? No answer? Okay, Tom for 5 points.
Rutherford.
Right.
Yes, correct. 5 points for that question. Now, as there's no fourth player on Lester B. Pearson's team, for 5 points, the question goes to Janice. Who discovered penicillin? No, incorrect. And so that question is now forfeited. The answer is Alexander Fleming. Okay, now the assigned questions to Nepean. Yours wrong. What British scientist is noted for his work with heat? Wrong.
Lord Kelvin?
Yeah.
William. Yes, Kelvin, okay, correct. Now the assigned question for Mike. Who was the Italian physicist who performed the first controlled nuclear chain reaction? Mike? Okay. For 5 points to Kevin.
Enrico Fermi.
Yes, correct, 5 points. Your question, Tom. What physicist invented the wireless telegraph? Tom.
Marconi.
Yes, correct, 10 points. And your question, Janice. Name the Austrian monk who became famous for his work on heredity.
Handel.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Now back to open questions, 3 of them on mathematics. If you wish to, you may use your paper. Answer the following questions on ellipses. If x squared over 16 plus y squared over 9 equals 1, what is the length of the major axis? Yes, Kevin?
4.
No, incorrect. To Nepean?
5.
No, the answer is 8. For the above ellipse, what is the length of the semi-minor axis?
6.
Wrong, no, that's incorrect. Jeff? Beg your pardon?
3.
Yes, correct for 5 points.
Reset,
Or,
please.
no, sorry, that would be for 10 points.
Yeah. Reset, please.
You got that for 10 points? Yes. Last question in this series. What is the eccentricity of the above ellipse?
16 over
Ron.
9.
No, incorrect. To Pearson. Going to attempt it? The answer is root 7 over 4. 40-point snap break to end this round. Which Nazi war criminal is known as the Butcher of Lyon? Yes, Kevin.
Klaus Barbie.
Yes, correct, 10 points. In which city is the world's most glamorous film festival held? Yes, Tom?
Cannes.
Yes, correct, 10 points. What is the term for a male sheep? Yes, Kevin?
Iran.
Yes, correct, 10 points. In what city would I find the busy intersection of Portage and Main? Yes, Kevin?
Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yes, correct for 10 points. And we'll have a 1-minute break until the end of round, or at the end of this round, with the score 160 for Lester B. Pearson and 95 for Nepean.
Okay, 1-minute break. You see how it works? That's good. I don't think there were real problems in the first section, but now would be the time if somebody in the audience, or particularly the team members, brings up a question of fact. But you can't argue about how much time the quizmaster gives because it's a matter of judgment. Some quizmasters will nail you real fast, and you can't argue that. Okay, it's only if there's a mistake in an answer. And Mr. Harvey, when the slides come on, I'd like to be able to take a picture of the screen. So if you can sort of slide the podium back right now, I don't know if you can. We'll have to stretch out that one reset button cord a bit. Yeah, just reach down and just pull it out. Okay, see how it goes? Well, we got 15 minutes to go in this, or 15 seconds to go in this break. Yeah, question? The idea is to have fun, you see. Nobody knows how good the other teams are. You only know by playing the games. But each team will have 5 games, so by the end of your 3rd game, you'll have some idea who's good. Okay.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Who was the Egyptian president assassinated? Yes, Kevin. Yes, correct, 10 points. In the language of defense, what does the acronym AWACS stand for? Yes, Ron?
Airborne Wide Area Surveillance Craft?
No, incorrect. To Lester B Pearson. Yes, Kevin?
Airborne wide area air surveillance.
No, incorrect. It's Airborne Warning and Control System. The last question in this group. The minute openings in the skin allowing... Yes, Tom? A 40-point who am I question, reducing in points by 10 with each clue. Clue A. Born in 1891, I was an English author and playwright. My novels, yes, Ron?
Bernard Shaw?
No, incorrect. Yes, from, yes, Kevin?
Joyce.
No, incorrect. Completing that, my novels are known the world over and several have been made into films. The second clue for this one. One of my plays holds the world record for the longest continuous... Yes, Kevin?
Agatha Christie.
Yes, correct. And that would now be for 30 points. Now back to open questions. These deal with Antarctica, series of 3. What narrow body of water separates the Antarctic continent from the southern tip of... Yes, Kevin? No, Nepean.
Magellan Strait.
Sorry, didn't hear you.
The Magellan Strait.
No, incorrect. It's the Drake Passage. What invisible geographic line marks the boundary of an area where the sun remains above the horizon? Yes.
Antarctic Circle.
Say that again.
Antarctic Circle.
Yes, correct. 10 points. The last one in this series. The American scientific base at the South Pole. Yeah. No, I'll complete the question. Honors the first 2 explorers to reach that spot in 1911 and 1912. Who were the 2 explorers for Pearson? Yes, Ray?
Scott and Amundsen.
Yes, correct, for 10 points. The next 3 questions deal with Canadiana. What world-famous Canadian geophysicist is known for his contribution to the theory of continental drift? Too slow. The answer is J. Chuzo Wilson. Next question. What Canadian businessman of the first half of this century became a leading newspaper magnate and political... Yes?
Lord Beaver.
Yes, correct. Political course in Great Britain. 10 points. Before entering politics, in what area of the civil service did Lester B. Pearson pursue?
Diplomacy.
Your first answer was diplomacy. Yes?
External affairs.
Yes, the answer is Foreign Service or Ministry of External Affairs.
Oh boy.
I suppose diplomacy.
Diplomacy is right. Nepean gets the points. Yeah, you see, there's some questions that are arguable, and I think you have to think about what's really right, not about the nitpicking. Okay, right.
Okay, continuing. A series of 4 questions dealing with quartets. Justice, Mount Olive, Belshazzar, and Clea are the 4 books by Lawrence Durrell. No. B Pearson. Okay, too slow. The Alexandria Quartet. Next one, a musical quartet this time. Which 19th century German composer? Yes, Tom?
Wagner.
No, incorrect, I'll complete it. Also wrote vocal quartets known as gypsy songs and love song waltzes. Yes, Kevin?
Johann Strauss.
No, incorrect. It's Johannes Brahms. Paul Scott's Raj Quartet has been successfully adapted for television into a series shown on British, American, and Canadian TV, known as... Anyone? Okay, too slow. It was called The Jewel and the Crown. Last question. In this series, back to music. Name the instruments which compose a string quartet. Yes, Kevin?
Violin, cello, viola, and double bass.
No, not completely correct. Nepean? Quickly. Yes, Ron?
Tenor violin, viola, cello, and another violin.
What was your last one?
Another violin.
No, your first answer was wrong. It's two violins. Tenor violin, I know, but no, it's really two regular violins. One's first and second. The other's second.
Okay. Now we come to the video question, so that we'll be using the slides.
Okay. Now let's. We have to wait until first. Turn on the power switch at the back of the. You have to sort of climb up and flick it up. Like that. Okay. Now notice the lights came on because of the voltage spike when the current surged through the projector. So reset, and let me back up so I can see. Okay, there we go.
Now, these slides should be particularly easy for you because they deal with our national capital where we live. All right, show the first slide. These are the towers and rooftops of what group of buildings? Yes, Tom?
The apartment buildings.
Yes, correct. And what is the name of the clock? No, don't change the slide.
Oh. Okay.
What? Yeah, I'll start the question again, but leave the same original slide.
Yeah. Back up. There's a reverse button. Okay, there. Reset, please, and I think Pearson had it. Yeah. Pearson, you buzzed in, so what's the answer?
Peace Tower.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Now,
Okay.
don't change the slide.
Don't, you have to listen to the quizmaster. You have to listen to the quizmaster, okay? Look, it's not his fault. We have to explain these things, and that's what happens during the game. Okay. Reset, please, Mr. Harvey.
The Peace Tower was dedicated at the end of what war?
First
Yes,
World War.
Yes, World War I. Okay, correct. Now show the second slide. What is the
Supreme
fun...
Court of Canada.
Ron?
Supreme Court of Canada.
Yes, it's asking what is the function of this steep roof building close to Parliament. I guess that's fair because both teams saw the slide before. All right, now change the slide. What is, this is, yes, Kevin?
New museums of civilization.
No, incorrect. This is the detail of what new building on the Ottawa skyline? Nepean? Yes, Tom?
It's the new National Gallery of Canada.
Yes, that's correct. National Gallery, 10 points. All right, change the slide. This painting is one of the masterpieces in the National Gallery collection. What Canadian artist? Yes, Janice? Yes, correct, for 10 points. Don't change the slide. Thompson was associated with what band of artists? Yes, Janice? Yes, 10 points. And that completes the slides.
Yay. And if you can turn off the projector at the back, that would help. Thanks. Now, you see, anybody else who's asked to use the projector in future games, see the problems you have to get coordinated with. The quizmaster has to say, change the slide, otherwise nobody knows what to do. Okay, no problems.
All right, continuing. Series of 3 questions on words. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word, meaning the peculiar look, bearing, and appearance of a person, to create a second word, meaning a den or resting place of a wild animal. Yes, Janice? No, incorrect. Lester Pearson? Yes, some letter. Yes?
R.
No, the answer is L for the words air and lair. Second question of this type. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word meaning a protuberance or swelling to create a second word meaning well filled out or rounded? Yes?
P.
Yes, that's correct. The words being lump and plump. Last one of this type. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word meaning an exclamation expressing sudden pain to create a second word?
T.
Yes? No, incorrect. I'll complete it. A second word meaning to support as being true, certain, reliable, etc. Nepean?
The answer is B.
Yes, Ron. And the words are ouch and vouch. All right, 40-point snap break to the end of this round. What is the world's largest island in a lake? Yes, Tom?
Manitoba.
Yes, correct, in Lake Huron. Second question. What is the play which claims Mozart was murdered by another? Yes, Captain?
Amadeus.
Yes, correct, 10 points. RMC are the initials of which? Yes,
Royal
Ron?
Military College.
Yes, correct, in Kingston. And last one. In 1985, what publication became the top-selling copyright book in publishing history? Yes, Kevin?
Spy Catcher.
No, Nepean? Quickly. Yes? Tom? Sorry?
Coca.
No, it's the Guinness Book of World Records. And now we'll have a 1-minute break before round 3. Okay, 40-point snap start to the last round. Who was the first European to cross the Rockies and reach the Pacific seaboard? Yes, Greg?
Thompson.
No, incorrect. Nepean? Buzz in someone.
Jeff. Oh, sorry.
Laverandu.
Sorry.
Nepean.
It's Nepean.
Did you give an answer?
Fraser.
No, it's Alexander Mackenzie. What prairie city has been called the Gateway City? Yes, Tom? No, incorrect. Pearson?
Regina.
No, incorrect. It's Winnipeg. What writer was known as the Bard of Avon? Yes, Kevin?
Shakespeare.
Yes, correct. And last question in this group. In what Canadian city would I find what has been called Jarry Park? Yes, Tom?
Montreal.
Yes, correct. 10 points. A scramble question. The team which correctly answers the following 5-point scramble question may then answer the following questions. Scramble for 5 points. What is the name given to the study of the origins and formations of... Yes, Kevin?
Etymology.
Yes?
Yeah.
Very good. It is of words. You took quite a chance there because it might have been of insects, which would have been entomology, but you got it right. So 5 points. And all the remaining questions deal with Lester Pearson. What is the word functioning both as a verb and a noun that combines the Greek words for light and writing? Quickly. Yes, Kevin?
Photograph.
Yes, correct. What is the word, similarly, both noun and verb, which combines the Greek words for self and writing? Yes, Kevin?
Autograph.
Yes, correct, 10 points. The words chronic, chronicle, synchronize, and chronology are all derived from the Greek root chronos. What is its meaning? Yes, Kevin?
Time.
Yes, correct, 10 points. Now back to open questions, this time on the calendar. How many months have yes, Tom?
9.
No, incorrect. I'll complete the question. Have exactly 30 days for Pearson. Quickly. Yes.
4.
Yes, correct. 10 points. In what month will the sun be overhead on the Tropic of Capricorn? Yes, Ron?
September.
Say it again.
September.
No, incorrect. Lester Pearson?
March.
No, it's December. How did December get its name? Yes,
It was the 10th month in the Roman calendar.
yes, correct. 10 points. In which month of the year does the vernal equinox occur? Yes, Kevin?
March.
Yes, correct. Series of questions on baseball. Name the player who broke Babe Ruth's record. Yes, Tom? Say it again.
Hank Aaron.
Yes, correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
Yes, okay. Henry Aaron, you said Hank, okay. The next one. Name the two-time batting champion of the 1890s who was reported to have said, "Hit 'em where they ain't," when asked how to succeed in baseball. Anyone? Yes, Ron?
Joe Jackson.
No. Pearson? The answer is Wee Willie Keeler. What would the umpire call if the pitcher placed his foot on the rubber? Yes.
Balk.
Say it again.
Balk.
Yes, that's right. If the pitcher placed his foot on the rubber, began his pitching motion toward the plate, but suddenly broke his motion and whipped the ball towards the first base. The following questions are on the identification of figures from world history. 3 questions. Name the English geographer who simplified navigation by inventing a system of projection in which the... Yes,
Mercator.
say it again.
Mercator.
Yes. Okay. In which longitudes are represented by equidistant parallel lines and the degrees of latitude by perpendicular lines parallel to the meridian. And that was the answer. Mercator. Next one. Name the English traveler and naturalist. Yes, Tom? No, incorrect. I'll complete it. One of the founders of the zoological geographic science. He was author of Travels on the Amazon. Or Pearson? Yes?
Audubon.
No, Alfred Russel Wallace. Last one in this series. Name the German physicist, inventor of the method of grading a thermometer which bears his name. Yes, Kevin? No, Nepean. Quickly.
Celsius.
No, Gabriel Fahrenheit. Now we have the final part of the game, a 100-point snap out. How many Canadian provinces have names that begin with the letter N? Yes, Ron?
None.
Incorrect. Pearson?
2.
No, it's 3. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland. What religious sect founded the town of Cardston, Alberta? Kevin?
The Mormons.
Yes, correct. 10 points. Lincoln Park is the largest and most popular park in which Midwestern U.S. city? Yes, Ron?
It's Dallas.
2 points. Yes. Pearson?
Kansas City.
No, Chicago. The name of which prophet comes from the Hebrew meaning salvation of the Lord? Yes, Kevin?
Emmanuel.
No. Nepean? Quickly? Too slow? Isaiah. What is the largest Christian church in the world? Yes, Kevin?
Roman Catholicism.
No, the question can go to Nepean. You didn't hear the question correctly.
St. Paul's.
No, the answer is St. Peter's Basilica, which is the largest church. The next one. An impala is an antelope native. Yes?
Africa.
Yes, correct. Native to which consonant? In 1848, victory in which war gave the United... Yes, Kevin?
The Boer War.
No. I'll complete the question. The United States' vast new territory in the West. Yes, Tom?
The Spanish American War.
No.
No, it's the Mexican War. What was the name of the most important goddess of the ancient Egyptians who was the... Yes, Kevin?
Hathor.
No. I'll complete it. Who was the wife of Osiris? For Nepean?
Isis.
Yes, correct. 10 points. What is the second longest river in Europe? Yes, Kevin?
The Danube.
Yes, correct. 10 points. The Aeneid was the masterpiece of which? Yes, Kevin?
Virgil.
Yes, correct. 10 points. And that brings us to the end of the
10
game.
points for Pearson. More.
Score
Red.
385 for Lester B. Pearson and 245